Thank you.
Well, Indonesia is extending its emergency restrictions, but only for 5 more days as coronavirus infections continue to soar, fuelled by the spread of the Delta strain. The country is now reporting the highest number of new cases a day in the world, even more than India or Brazil. Health experts fear the crisis will only worsen as the surge in cases continues to spread to outer provinces. Indonesia correspondent Ann Barker reports.
Indonesia's most famous dalang or wayang puppet master was a national treasure, loved and admired for decades. Ki Manteb Surasono died this month of coronavirus at his home in central Java. His family had tried in vain to find a hospital with a spare bed. The puppeteer is one of almost 20,000 Indonesians who've died from COVID-19 just in July. Virtually all of them victims of the deadly Delta strain tearing across the country.
In Java, Bali, all the city, like including Jakarta, we find 90% of Delta variants responsible for any new infections.
The rapid spread of the Delta variant has seen active infections in Indonesia soar 5-fold since June to 550,000. Hospitals are overwhelmed and more patients are forced to die at home. Health experts fear a worsening crisis as the Delta variant spreads to outer islands.
If you see the healthcare facility outside Java, Bali is very minimal. It means they suffer a lot compared to Java, Bali.
Doctors and medical workers have suffered the most. More than 115 doctors have died since July the 1st. Most of them were fully immunised with the Sinovac vaccine. Dr. Pandu Riono believes Sinovac may not have been the best choice for Indonesia.
The only way to overcome the new mutants, the new variants that not only Delta, maybe another variants will come out, it means we should select the highest efficacy to give protection for the people.
A partial lockdown imposed in early July has seen case numbers fall, but there's still around 38,000 a day. The emergency measures have kept many Indonesians at home, though millions of low-income workers like motorcycle taxi drivers can't afford not to work.
What else can I do? We have to earn money. If we stay at home, we don't have an income. So what will our children eat?
President Joko Widodo has promised to continue social welfare payments to those most in need, but many are sceptical they'll receive anything.
If the government asks us to stay at home, they have to give us a financial subsidy. But in reality, it's just empty promises. Until now, I've never received a thing.
Empty shops and businesses threaten an economy that last year went into recession for the first time in 2 decades. It's for that reason the government is resisting calls for tougher restrictions and is already talking about ending the lockdown next week.
If the trend of cases continues to decline, then on July 26, 2021, the government will open it in stages.
Health experts say reopening the economy will see infections soar again, and the government is turning a blind eye. Ann Barker, ABC News.